Choose your destiny. Flawless victory. Choose your destiny. Flawless victory.
Excellent. Cyrax. Sector. Smoke. Montaro. Jade. Kitana. Scorpion. Sub-Zero. Soma. Jax. Melina. Johnny Cage. Raiden. Kung Lao. Reptile. Come on. You can. Simmer down. Ermac. Shiva. Lee. Cyrax. Shao Kahn.
Well, hello everybody and welcome back. This is CSO Contender 26. My name's Ling Lad, and joining me this afternoon is GX Alpha. What's happening, GX?
Hello. So happy to finally be able to cast some StarCraft again. It's been a long time.
It has been a long time for both of us, so yeah, nice to be casting with you, dude.
Yes, indeed. We're hoping everything goes smoothly. Let's see if that wish of ours will be granted by the StarCraft and computer gods. If not, well, you will certainly notice. If you take a look at this bracket, then it's... Oh no, it says cap. It's contender, actually. See, first technical difficulties. But there are a few people joining this afternoon. And the first match that we're going to cast is match number 1, Cyril versus a Legacy. That also has already started. Shall we hop in?
Yeah, do you want to go ahead and introduce the first player?
Oh yes, well, in the top left, the red protest player for OU, a Legacy.
And his opponent in the bottom right-hand corner, the Blue Zerg Drones. His in-game name is Thrall, but we know him as Cyril. It's Cyril.
So then starting us off with a PvP.
Yeah, nothing too crazy starting off. Pretty much Cosmic Sapphire, nice big map, and nice two building wall. So nice, easy to start Protoss map, not needing a third building in the wall, and yeah. Cyril going for a hatch gas pool. Standard openers on both sides so far, and we'll see when the Cyber Core finishes up what E-Legacy decides to go for. I presume it's going to be Stargate.
Oscillatory Universe is the clan, by the way.
Yeah, how cool is that little logo?
Really liking that. Prop. Still some minerals. Got some scouting done. And will now camp outside of the base. It might not have run far enough. Underlings decide to be pacifists today. Looks like they changed their mind.
Yeah, third hatch goes down. Pretty much on time, 2:47, and yeah, it's gonna be a standard game. Standard start to this game. Was a Stargate after that Cyber Core. So everything going as expected. Nothing too crazy just yet. Yeah, GX been quite some time since the two of us spent some time in the casting desk together, man. It's good to have you back.
Indeed, it's been probably 2021, maybe early 2022.
Yeah, man, it's good to be back. Mousy's done a good job of holding down the fort for us. I've had a new job, so finding the time's been a bit difficult, but it's good to be back and appreciative of being allowed back. It was a Void Ray first, I think, out of the Legacy, so yeah, that Overlord gets taken out relatively quickly, and yeah, Void's gonna make its way across the map and probably just rally around and see if it can pick off any other scouting Overlords.
Yeah, it will find these links, or at least hear them. Holding the hatchery a bit. But the queens
Yeah.
will drive it away.
The attack move Void Ray.
Didn't actually. It did pick up. Not one Overlord. It might pick up a second.
Yeah,
On
because
goes
that's
the
good.
big beam. And that's another Overlord down.
Yep. Cool. Void Ray into Oracle into another Void Ray, so... Yeah, let's see what...
Yeah, the queens are walking out. There's not actually creep connecting the main and the natural.
Oh, 4 queens. Oh, I just don't get that Void Ray. There's an Oracle sneaking down the right hand side, and this multi-pronged attack is gonna get quite a few drones, I think. Oh,
Yeah, the Void Ray, not sure how much that actually got. Might have gotten one drone. Here comes the Oracle.
yeah, gets a third, fourth. Oh, four drones go down.
Yeah, I think
At
three
least-
of them the Oracle, one the Void Ray.
Yeah, at least it's something, man. The Void Ray does take quite a bit of hull damage, so...
Yes, Drow. Sending
Let's see.
across some links. Gonna see what he can do here.
Yeah, Templar Archives on the way with 4 more gateways. So... looks like it's going to be a ground pound army here from E-Legacy.
Yeah, that's quite a gateway wall. And that one entrance to the third. We'll drive Thrall back. Yeah,
Yeah, speaking of the third, man, I'd like to see Legacy put another gateway or another structure just closing off the right hand side of his third base. It's like a tiny little gap here, or maybe it'll take 2 buildings just to close off the pathing and make that ramp pretty much inaccessible or unusable unless it gets taken out by the Zerg. It's actually something Cyril's done pretty diligently. He took out those big rocks and now he's taking out
yeah,
the
really.
little rocks there. It's really opening up the map and making sure that there's as few chokeholds or choke points as possible around his base. Oh,
Also getting some nice little shoot spread going.
okay, double expand as well. So, yeah, I do like this from Cyril. If the Protoss was to make a move around the 8-minute mark and decide to attack from one side, at least he's got an expansion on the other side.
Yeah, quite a few roaches now being built.
Actually, good points. And a Spire on the
Yes,
way,
so-
so
I was gonna call
Yeah.
it Mutadin, but it's a Spire, of course. Now, Cyril also trying to open up the map on a Legacy side, with which a Legacy is not happy. Also gets quite a few link kills.
yeah,
Decides to
also-
just continue on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Cyril gets an early warning there that there's an attack coming, and this is what I say. I'm gonna move on to one side of the map, and now he sees that there's
This
a lot
could
of
be
roaches.
a nice angle for a Legacy there, even though Cyril does have the home advantage. Now,
Yep.
finally gets roaches into a decent position.
Some good transfusions go down there, keeping those queens alive, and
Zealots.
these zealots in. Yeah,
They wreaking havoc in the mineral line. 20 drones already falling.
yeah, Legacy in a pretty good position here. I think Cyril's got enough to hold on, but yeah, 23 drones. That's a lot to lose, and I think there's still some more in the main base, doing some damage against something. Yeah,
There's one zealot left there, and nothing to defend. Drones will fight and will take it down eventually.
yeah. I think that's
Quite a few
another.
losses.
Yeah.
Thrall deciding to move across with his roaches. Of course, roaches greatly inflating supply.
Yeah, they also do pretty well against the zealots. I mean, there were 2 Archons morphing in there. It would have been a good time for Cyril to attack, but yeah, I don't think he was too aware of that. Some corrosive bars go down, forcing these Archons back, and yeah, I think 4 Archons and an Immortal might just be enough. Oh, maybe not. He's gonna pull back. Okay, so
Yeah,
2
there comes a
Immortal.
second immortal. Also
Yeah.
a few more zealots just those meat shields. No wheel drive.
Yeah.
Thrall, Cyril back.
Yeah, 10 more drones in production, so at least Cyril's replacing the 23 that he lost, but yeah, Legacy up 9 workers now. Down a base, but Cyril's not mining from that 5th just yet, so
He took it like 3 minutes ago. It was a bit of an investment. He might have just taken it for the lava. The way it looks for now.
yeah. And I was about to point out there's no upgrades on the side of Cyril, but there we go. Throws down double evos and
Yeah, I think he forgot about them. Because
Yeah.
10-minute mark
double evos
Evo
definitely
is a bit late.
Yeah. When third immortal about to pop here on the side of Legacy and disruptors on the way, so Legacy definitely going for an anti-ground army, and I'd like to see Cyril make use of that spire that he made earlier.
Yeah, hasn't seen any use so far. Not a single air unit. Well, besides their overlords and overseers. Some
Yeah,
spine
I
crawlers
mean,
getting built to avoid.
Zealot run bars,
Random.
yeah, and the disruptors and immortals don't shoot up, so
He's
Yeah,
in the
let's see.
manifestation pit, but he's going
plus.
melee and range at the same time. No armor for now. Your legacy though already +2, nearly finished. And Cyril might hit an anti-timing. If that finishes soon enough, or if he takes a few more seconds, here comes the Banelings. Will break through, very costly, but 3 of them make it into the mineral line.
Oh. Yeah, 8 probes going down, so that evens up the workers a little bit, but yeah, so we're gonna hardtail out of there and
Yeah, and now
Yeah.
the legacy is 2 upgrades ahead, both of which are attacks.
yeah, I know. I mean, it
very
would,
useful for Protoss.
yeah, would have been good for Cyril to throw down some corrosive bars there in those choke points and force Legacy just to disengage.
Oh no!
Wow, that was Purification Nova was something sick, and
Yeah,
yeah, gets most of those Ravagers. The army supply is fairly even now, but you did mention roaches do overinflate that a bit.
yeah.
This is
Although
a
I
good
believe
round.
the legacy
Yeah.
is overstaying his welcome here, and that
Good
is
surround on
all
that.
these costly units going down.
Oh, but now these 2 Archons show up, and that sort of swings the favor in that will swings the tide in favor of Legacy. Is yeah, Legacy now pushing up into the natural, and oh man, that immortal is so low, and it's just
Yeah,
There we
it's
go.
dead now. It's only the Archon. Well,
yeah, and
the
there's
Archons
a
used
bit
to
of
remain.
yeah, a whole lot of charge lots. Yeah, GG gets called from Legacy, and oh, by Cyril, and Legacy takes game 1. Wow. I mean, there was a whole nother engagement happening up at the top there. And I think the splitting off from that initial attack from Legacy, splitting off and splitting off all those zealots and getting them into the mineral lines is probably what gave him a slight advantage going into that mid game. Those 23 drones are
Oh yeah, these drone kills were huge.
yeah.
Just super big. These players though. Not messing around. No breaks, no anything.
Go go go.
Go, 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 indeed. So we're already loading into Moon Dance. As the Legacy tries to finish off Thrall. Thrall needs to win this map to stay in it. So then let's go into the game. Spawning in the bottom right-ish. not quite corner. Yes, oscillating universe is your legacy.
And his opponent in the top left. Down 1-0. Looking to bring it back. Blue Zerg drones. It's Cyril. Slash Thrall.
The probe arrives. It's just asserting dominance at this point because usually with the oh no! It even dies. That probe very useless indeed because you usually want to micro it back and forth between the mineral patches so that you're blocking the Zerg from building something. In this case, he might have forgotten about it. Just let it mine one of the mineral patches. At which point you can no longer mine from the other. Yeah, then it died.
Yeah, I guess. So gets a nice surround on it and yeah, gets the kill.
I mean, it's not very big in the long run. It's mostly a mental victory for Thrall, so knowing, ha! Gotcha.
Yeah, it is a nice ha, gotcha moment.
Starting off with an adept then. A legacy. Everything looking normal from the Zerg as well. Link speed underway at the normal time. This is about the time where you wish to build your third.
Yeah, now's a good time. He's, I was going to say, it looks like he's going back for the third, but it's
That's
just a Ling.
Ling, just checking there. So staying on 2 bases for now. Did he plan anything? If so, the legacy will probably find out somewhat soon.
Yeah, the Baneling Nest is on the way, and in Legacy should see that there's no third base on the way.
Although it
Suppose he
could
might-
be this third base as well. He has yet to confirm. The legacy does not know that there's no third.
Yeah, so
And gets the adept killed. Oh no. Does it?
Yep.
Does it survive? Yes.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. So, Thrall really holding down the Linky now.
yeah, looking to do a real big 2-base Ling pressure, killing that.
And the
Probe,
legacy is just expanding to the third. Morphing
Yeah,
the
this-
Banes.
Yeah. So we're
Yeah.
taking that backward third as well, yeah.
So he does have a follow-up plan. And not all in. But it's a pretty big commitment to take your third like 1.5 minutes late. Nice force field there.
Yeah, nice force field. This.
And that might have blocked the attack. Cyril comes back at the correct time. Second force field. I think that's the last force field that these sentries can afford for the time being. It is. Link's trying to get on top of the warp gate here. Force field runs out.
Yeah.
So they could go through. Battery overcharge not able. Probably not clicked on the warp gate, and now it's disaster. Because one
Yeah.
Baneling still remains. We'll try to get as close in there as possible. That was not the hit that Thrall was looking for. It was a lot of damage still.
Yeah, let's lose the initial gateway. 3 more gates on the way in. This is a successful clean. I say successful, but I think there's still Lings in the main. Doing some damage there, fighting probes. Oh, took out. There's no probes left in the main. 1 mining gas.
Yeah, but in the end,
Oh
the
man,
Lynx
how
will
much?
die. The pilot survived. That's actually pretty big because
Yeah, Yeah, I was about to say how much HP is on that pylon, man, because that's ridiculous.
But now, the legacy still is up on supply, on workers, crucially, not on supply. He lost out on armies pretty big. And Thrall is still committed to these links. He probably realized that he didn't do as much damage as he wanted.
Yeah, no,
But at
agreed.
this time, when you're hoping that your opponent has way less workers than you do.
Yeah, I mean, he delayed that third base for quite some time as well, just to try to get a lot of damage done. And now there's a lot
He's
of
going for a
adepts
lair
here.
now behind this, but still on 20 workers, that's nothing. Why
Yeah.
did you even take a third base? I mean, I guess for the lava. Again.
Yeah, it has to be purely for for the lava.
The question is, what will he do with the lair?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's adding on a couple more drones now, up to 29, up to 31 at the moment. But the Twilight counter's on the way, and 3 more gates again.
Might have realized that this is not going to just work out if you're committing all in there. That realization might have come too late. The overload is very low, but Legacy didn't want to commit in the Borgway.
Yep.
Link's still out on the map, the Queen goes down, which is pretty significant. This is the second Queen that might just go down. It does.
Yeah, okay. And these
No,
voids
going
are
for
just...
the spawning pool would be big.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're just gonna prismatic around the spawning pool. And I think it's... I was gonna say, I think it's worth losing a void, but a little bit of micro will keep that void... Okay,
yeah, it dies, but committing onto the spawning pool is actually not a bad idea, I'd say, because no more links for the next... I'm not actually sure how long that will take. Also, it was pretty big that he got the Cryptomar. Because he delayed the queens getting up ever so slightly.
Yeah, and without a spawning pool, you can't build any more queens, so...
Yeah, Bane speed has completed, so he will try again with this Link Bane hit squad. There's not that much to defend.
Wow, gets the gateway.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay. Chill battery overcharge kicks in there, keeps the Stalker alive, but yeah, that's a lot of adepts, man.
Losing the
No
Cybercore it does hurt.
Cyril fires up 13 drones when he really should be firing up anything to defend this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he definitely.
I'm getting the feeling that he wanted to build links or something. Because drones is not what you're gonna want to build in this situation where all the grave adepts show up at your door. And it is 2-0.
Feels bad for Cyril. Had to wait around for E-Legacy's PC to stop crashing.
Yeah, the reason why we were a tad bit very late. But yeah, it is a Legacy who moves on. In the meantime, Soothsayer won again Demerzel, while the group, the round 2 matches have not yet finished up. We will find another one. I believe it might already be ready, but we're still gonna throw it into a very short break. And we're back in just a second. See ya.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. A little bit of a long delay as we were getting our vetoes out the way. Next up, we got a PvP. We got Neo, up against
Meow.
Legacy.
Sorry.
Yeah,
But
what
yeah,
about?
it took a bit because we had some matches that we were gonna cast, and some of them had already started that I finished. So we had to rearrange a bit of stuff. But we got there. We're gonna cast a Legacy again, as Layla just said. This time against Nier. Another best of 3. Let's head in. In the top-ish right corner, playing for Oscillating Universe, the Red Protoss is the Legacy.
His opponent, the bottom left-ish of Datacy, the blue Protoss probes, is Meow.
And now, already, send out a cheeky probe. Building a building at a place where you're not supposed to place your buildings.
Yeah, well, it is PvP, so
What do we expect?
yeah.
I mean, the meta could have changed in the last half a year, but
No,
looks
PvP
like it
still,
didn't.
still as volatile as it's always been. Still my favorite matchup, man. Yeah, a nice block on that Cybercore.
And he will now see
Oh no.
that there is a certain building missing. Did I see just see a forge getting built?
Yes, you did.
Oh, I did.
It's gonna be a cannon
Is
rush.
it really
but
cannon
the pylon
rushing?
gets scouted. Yeah, looks like it, man. Wow.
That is brave.
Yeah. Meow with no shame. I like this from me. Legacy closes the wall himself, so Meow can't actually get up onto the high ground. And yeah, it looks like these cannons are going to be able to finish up, even though there's 4 probes on that pylon. Are they going to be able to finish? No? Wow. The pylon? Oh, there's another pylon there. Yep.
Yep, there's second pylon over too. There's high ground vision with these zealots
two.
now.
Yep.
And
Yeah, looks like this.
I think this is just successful, isn't it?
Yeah, the probe from Meow does get in before the wall gets closed, so the high ground vision is there, and yeah,
the
shield
Stalker
battery
does
can.
get killed. Only temporarily, more and more zealots streaming into the base.
Oh man, that stalker got body blocked by the probes, and yeah, these zealots just going ham. Meow looks like it's gonna take the first game in this best of 3 with a cheeky cannon rush, proxy gateway into cannon rush, and I say it's a very well executed game there by Niao, and yeah, he takes the game 1 of this best of 3 so far. Let's see. Our second map's gonna be Cosmic Sapphire. Ooh la la.
The question will be whether this was a one-off or... Did I just get kicked out of the lobby again?
Yep. But you're back.
Some things never change. Despite a completely new PC, different operating system, new StarCraft install. Blizzard still hates me apparently.
Yeah, both players readying up, and we're gonna be heading into this game 2 really quickly.
Yeah, I'd like to see if Niao is just a cheesy player, or if he only used the situation. Why can't... Oh, come on! This is annoying.
What's annoying?
Did you not notice?
No.
Okay, well, you're gonna notice now because I'm gonna say it. The player now in the orange probes. And I'm fairly certain that they did not used to be orange in the last game.
Oh yes, that
Meow.
is correct. His opponent in the top left, the red Protoss probes. For Oscillatory Universe, it is E-Legacy. An E-Legacy with a good probe scout has just seen the proxy of Niao. Does he notice? Yes, he does.
So, same thing again. From the looks of it. A Legacy responds accordingly, builds a quick forge that does get scouted by the probe.
Yeah, the orange and red is going to be a little difficult to...
Yeah, I mean I have
Hello.
high contrast cutters on. Because this does happen, but it's not nice. Hopefully it is possible to distinguish the players from each other. That's a Cybercore this time. And a Legacy, the pylon of his own.
Yeah,
And
just
their own
gonna go
proxy
for
Cybercore.
a proxy Cybercore. Okay.
Only one cannon going up so far. Meow, stealing the second gas.
Hey, Legacy was looking for that probe.
Oh yeah, you don't want to have Neo's probe anywhere near your blind spots.
Yeah,
Adepts it is.
Yeah, let's see what Niao can get done here. Legacy skipping the first units and going straight for a robo. There we go, 2 zealots on the way. But yeah, I mean, Niao just being extremely annoying at the moment, and
These
see what he
adepts
think.
though, I think they could be beyond annoying because they can just shade in there and there's nothing to defend. One adept will come out, 2 adepts will come out, but this completely denies any mining. The Legacy
Okay.
gets the first shot, which will greatly help
Yeah,
his
means he wins.
endeavor. Should micro back that one adept? Does not, so also loses an adept. Could have been 0, I think, but
Yeah,
Comes
another 2
more.
adepts. Yeah. They do take out that that adept of Legacy. 3 probes going down, and yeah, Legacy though with the Warp Prism, and is gonna do some damage on the other side of the map here, but Niao
it's a really difficult situation. He hasn't been mining for like
yeah, more than half of this game.
2 minutes. Yeah. The probes will now. Where are they
Yeah,
going?
But yeah, I think Legacy is just
Just gonna base race all in?
yeah, I think so. But I mean, that Warp Prism of his has just spotted that there's a natural base here.
Here comes the recall, most importantly. Recall is the Void Ray. I think the Legacy,
Yeah, 100%. Wow,
didn't even
Niao.
let me finish my sentence saying that he's dead. And that was a very quick best of 3 series where Neo is victorious.
Yeah, I mean that was um yeah, as you said, pretty quick, and yeah, Neo is actually going to go on to face off against 11. Let's see if we can
So that match going.
feels bad, but it looks like we're just going to have to stay with the upper half of this tournament. Blue Knights and Inno already kicked off, and
Yeah. Well, I think until then we're gonna throw it into a very short break again. Gonna get the lobby sorted, the vetoes, and we're back with the Neo versus 11 in just a second.
Hey, what's up, everybody? So, we're back. Get another great StarCraft 2 game coming at you. We got another ZVP, no Terran representation this week. And,
One
we're
might
gonna
claim
get
Protoss and Zerg OP. I would
Terran
disagree.
OP. Terran OP.
Oh, you mean because none of them are eligible for the tournament anymore?
Yeah, the MMR's too high. But yeah,
That's also a way to see it.
another ZVP coming at you.
Yeah, let's head into it. Spawning in the top-ish right of Data C. The Red Zerg player with the primal drones, I believe. 11.
His opponent in the bottom left-ish. Blue Protoss probes. Once again, it's Meow.
And I'm having a deja vu.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, 2 gates and a forge. Yeah, let's see. I mean, that Overlord. If it stays at home, it'd be rather unfortunate if he makes his way across the map. Be some good luck on the side of 11.
Yeah, the probe so far looks like a scouting probe. No pylon thrown down, no nothing. That will change, according to the evidence that we saw two games ago.
Yep.
And here's that pylon. Not sure if 11 has spotted it already. Now he does.
Yeah, I don't think 11 hasn't reacted to it just yet, so
Yeah,
I think
he's not concerned.
yeah, I think just because of the placement of that pylon, he's like, nah, can't be.
However, he does.
Hive
I'm not sure if you would
under
see
direct assault.
the base from there. But he sees the zealots. Will see the zealots. Or at least hear the zealots.
Yep, 2 more zealots on the way, 2 cannons and another 2 zealots have just popped out, and
He's responding accordingly. 3 spine crawlers on the way. Try to somehow push this Protoss back. Well, the links won't cut it. The spines should finish up though. Probably all of them. Here comes the drone spines around. And these cells gotta get out of there. You will get right there.
and yeah, I mean that's a dead natural. 11 does have an overlord on the other side, so he does see that there is no natural just yet on the side of Niao. But Niao holding a cybernetics core and looks like he's probably gonna try macro out of this.
Hasn't yet tried to build a natural or which is a pretty big part of macroing out of a situation. You need
Yeah, instead goes for a Stargate.
Yeah, Stargate's surprisingly effective against roaches, assuming that 11 doesn't hold down the roach button too hard, and I don't think he can. But will be able to. Because he just doesn't have, or won't have the lava when it comes to it. But you need some roaches to defend against these attacks.
I actually like the addition of these adepts. They're just gonna one-shot these drones for now. Only gets 2 drones. It looks like 1 adept is gonna be able to get out, but yeah, at least something now. Playing a really good game of doing a really good job of being really annoying. Cancel. Yeah.
And annoying is all he has to be in this situation, because He's pretty in control of this game. Although that tumor, yeah, he even gets the tumor. Oracle now comes out, and what is that shoots up? One queen that'll pop in a second. Two queens in the front. Ravager is a good tool for breaking out. Of course.
Yeah, it looks like 11's done a pretty good job of.
Here's the Oracle. Nearly dies, but now manages to keep it alive. 11 finally being able to liberate his natural.
Yeah, and
But
now building a Nexus. So
yeah, and that is far ahead of whenever 11 decides that it's time to expand. I think that time is now.
yeah, I have to agree with you there. 11 really down 10 workers, and so I'd say it's a pretty successful cannon rush. Let's remember, it's only 2 cannons and a pylon.
Yeah. Well, plus the zealots. So that was quite some investment.
Yeah.
But as long as he keeps the warp gates there,
It's almost double the
That's
worker
alright.
supply at the moment.
the Oracle going in there without any energy. Not really helpful.
Yeah, and the stasis at the bottom of the ramp, and just trying to delay any sort of Zerg move out.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
love
well,
him try to see like sniper Ravager or something, but uses the energy on safety board. Oh, those files.
Yeah.
Here's the status. Queen won't walk in. Oh no! These ropes is nice. That's a really big status. Because it cuts the army of 11 in half.
Yeah. And now with the superior stalker numbers, he's going to target down one of those queens, gets a queen, he's going to get a second queen. Yeah, and that's nice. Now that the stasis is about to run out, good idea to head back. And yep, I like this from Meow. He's done a really good, played a really good early game and taking a third base. Albeit quite late, but with the start that we've had of this game, he's really keeping 11 pinned back and forcing 11 to, play an extremely defensive PVC. And yeah, oh, another 2 queens wandering down this ramp, and it's gonna be
Yeah,
another
they're
2.
gonna die if he doesn't transfuse. If he does not transfuse, they would have had the energy, I believe. And now it's just these 3 Ravagers plus some flank rollers. Stalkers don't deal a lot of damage. They are
Yeah,
very
you,
low in big
Yeah.
numbers.
yeah, still double the work supply right now of 11, and up pretty much a whole base. And
Neo really taking all the pages out of the cheesy book, following it up with a Dark Shrine.
yep, that Voidray and some Stalkers show up, and he's gonna get another queen here, man. Yeah, how many
and he
queens have
didn't
gone down
even
so far?
leave.
Jeez.
Sorry?
How many queens have gone down so far this game? 6?
5.
I feel it's about 6, man. Yeah, but now you see, 11's gonna be able to.
Yeah, now he's gonna get the pilot finally.
Yeah, be able to break out of this contain, which is good.
But Neo now, at least in terms of economy and so on, is very far ahead. Even supply-wise, and we're again seeing slight supplies on the reserve side because of roaches.
Yeah, Roach Ravager. Neo put down far more gateways, and here's another forge. So oh man, this one DT.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No.
No, he's
There's
attacking
on
the
the
hatch.
At the same time, forcing, I think, the kill on this hatch. If this drone went down somewhere, there is just no detection here.
There was a spore crawler in the main earlier. There it is. As it finishes up, there's no detection. 8 more.
That
More
was
drones going down.
so big there. Neo now stepping deep onto the creep up the ramp. Not sure you're gonna win that fight. But still, he contains 11 on 2 bases, and 2 bases.
Against
It's
4.
not a base count you ever want to be on as a Zerg.
Yeah. Neo playing a really good playing a really good PvZ and showing us you know, Protoss can muscle Zergs in some games, and yeah, definitely in the driving seat right now.
Yeah, upgrade-wise, funnily, Neo hadn't done anything most of the game. So they're both still on 0-0. Although Neo's +1 attacks are a bit ahead of 11's.
Yeah, but not by much. Yeah, Neo does really only have a mainly Stalker army here, so Blink's not done yet, so
Yeah, he still managed to dodge all of the biles, which looked fairly impressive, and he takes his 5th. Just finishing up.
that's a nice spread of biles, but yeah, Neo just pushing forward straight through the biles, targeting down these Ravagers, and yeah, I mean the Spine Crawlers from the early game for 11 coming in handy with this defense here. Neo not wanting to engage into that, but yeah, 11 not able to break out off of 2 bases, and Neo going up to a 5th base at the moment.
Yeah, I want to... Like, just look at the income. It's so far ahead for Neo,
Yeah.
because 5 bases worth of like 1.5. The main base starting to run out. And Neo can just blink on top now, and this is it for game 1 then.
Yeah,
Takes
GG
the
gets
W.
called.
And goes ahead 1-0 in these semifinals.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go on to Moon Dance. Oh, wait, I can just do it this way, hey? Yeah, Observer ++. There we go.
Mark it as favorite, it's a very nice mod. Not sure if you noticed, but if you look on the minimap.
Yeah, when you look at the minimap, you can see where the camera locations, player camera locations are.
I think that's such a cool feature.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, just waiting for both players to Ready up, and we'll be on our way. There we go. Ready and go. Yep, countdown finishes up, and we should be on our way relatively soon.
Indeed. The game has loaded up. Neo versus 11. Map number 2 is Moondance. Here we go then.
And this could be the final map of our upper semi-finals.
Yeah, it's a scary start, but yes indeed. Let's introduce them players then. In the top, not quite left, the red Zerg player. In the very early spawning pool, 11.
Yeah, and his opponent in the bottom right-ish. Seems like we said that a lot today. Blue Protoss probes once again. It's Meow.
Yeah, these maps not really having players start in the corners. Lots of pocket bases, or somewhat pocket bases, like in this case. I mean, it's a pocket base for all intents and purposes. The Lynx then got scouted by the probe. But notice how does Neo react. He builds a wall. And the Zealot should finish up before the Lynx arrive. It'll be close, but it should finish. It does. Needs to get put on hold position. Now Neo has to try. The Zealot runs away. That is a bold move, or a misclick.
Oh. Wow.
It barely holds the line. Neo really needs to use that hold position key a bit more, I think, before the second Zealot pops, which it does now.
Yeah, and the Zealots actually chase the Lynx quite far away from the base, and yep, Meow just gonna wall behind it just in case.
I think that's held.
Yep, definitely held.
It did slow down Neo a bit. Gonna have to figure out if it has slowed him down enough. Because it definitely did slow him down. But of course we used to see young Yakov do 12 pool macro builds a lot against Protoss.
Yep.
I'm not sure if this is the same build, or if that still works in the current meta. These adepts getting caught, and I think both of them will die. Which is a pretty nice pickup for 11. Because Neo has just lost all of his map presence.
Yeah, and 11's got some units moving across the map, but I'd like to see him taken to the base some point soon. Still has got link speed, so yeah, you know, that early pull is definitely throwing his build order off. Gets us around on 1 Zealot, which is nice to have bonus. Now that the warp gate finishes up, yeah, I'm just gonna warp in a defensive adept, and that's gonna stop the aggression. Yep, 2 more spores on the way, so I don't know what 11 thinks could be heading his way, but
whatever he thinks could be heading his way, it definitely isn't heading his way, at least not yet.
Yeah,
actually
an oracle.
It is.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I saw an oracle somewhere. Well, there it is. towers might come in handy.
And yeah, there we go. Link speed halfway done. Third base on the way. Looks like we might finally get a macro build out of these two.
Yeah, here comes the Devil
Devil
Oracle. Well, we'll keep them at least somewhat honest. They still get 3 kills instantly. Shots nicely synced up. They might go in again in a second. Maybe towards the natural.
There's two
Queens will
queens.
drive them away.
I think those two queens might just get that oracle.
No, queens are pretty far out. Luckily the creep spread is far enough. Although, as I say that, one of the tumors gets revelated and killed. There's a second active tumor.
Yeah,
It's
nice
gonna
pick
be
up there,
annoying
but
for
yeah.
11 in a bit.
Yeah.
Once the creep receives.
Oh,
Provided he can't, he doesn't build a new one at least, that is.
yeah, he's got 4 queens on the front there. I wonder if he's saving that energy for some transfusions or...
He at least builds 2 tumors, which I think is the right call. But he's... oh... heavily supply block now. Because the overload got picked up here, another one got picked up somewhere.
Yeah,
We rebuilt them,
3.
but...
yeah, this engagement here from Niall seems to have quite a few units here. Blink, just a few seconds away, and yeah, it looks like Niall's just gonna disengage for a moment. He is up in supply and are 32 links in production for 11, which could be quite handy when you know, they get a bit of a surround. But yeah, here we go. Now gonna start blinking back, and only 6 or 7 links get caught in that stasis ward. So
that is
yeah, Jake.
quite okay, I would think. Stasis, fade, whatever, but... Soka's
Yeah.
blinking on top. Fire's raining down, he eats them.
Yeah,
No,
so good
please.
contributions. Keeping a few of these units alive, and yeah, Niall does blink back again, and yeah, isn't going to be able to blink. How did those corrosive balls miss? Wow, okay. Another queen gets picked off over here, and yeah, Niall in a pretty commanding position here. Roach Ravager is do pretty good against stalkers, but probably not this many stalkers. There's concentrated fire on each of these units is what's winning the battle here for Niall, and it looks like Niall's going to have enough to 2-0-11 at the moment. There's 18 more lings in production and another
Nah,
5
they're
more.
not gonna cut it.
Yep.
It might be annoying, but they will also die pretty quickly. Here comes
Yeah,
some more roaches, but crucially, much more stalkers. He even builds the Dark Shrine. Because he can, probably. But at this point, he should realize
Yeah.
that he's probably winning, but he also should look at
Yeah.
maybe pushing the natural. Because you're just giving your opponent space to breathe.
Yep. 11 going for that backwards pocket base, but it's not going to be enough. I mean, he just doesn't have the unit right now. Yep, GG gets called, and wow, Neo is going to take the... Meow! He's going to take the 2-0 over 11, and that's a...
That
Oh,
is certainly a result.
yeah, for sure. And 11 gonna go on to face against Ino at Neo. Sorry, gonna go on to face against Ino in the finals, man. Wow. Let's hope Ino is the real Ino and he's a Terran.
Well, we are going to have these finals in just a second, but we're of course going to give the players time to make the vetoes, maybe take a quick toilet break or something, and then we will be right back with the grand finals. Inno versus Neo. See you in a second.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So, we have our finals kicking off in just a few seconds. Loading bar is going, and yeah, with that joke about the Terran being OP and having no representation because they have all the MMR still counts, but we have a Terran anyway. And yeah, we're gonna have a TVP for the final best of 5. Looking forward to this one, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be Inno versus Meow. Now, I'm saying Meow already. I'm so sorry, mate. I want to say Meow. Maybe Neo W. Well, let's just ignore that and head into the game. Where it's in the bottom left. The Terran in green, a color we haven't seen thus far, in the player we haven't seen thus far. Inno. StarCraft since 2017.
Well, his opponent in the top right, doing something cheeky yet again. Orange Protoss pieces, it's now.
Now, Inno isn't innocent either. Because he is hiding. The second, oh. Barely out of range. Out of vision. The probe looking around. Let's see how cheese versus cheese plays out in this situation. The barracks is very nicely hidden out of Neo's vision there. He stopped scouting now. Of course, Inno hasn't seen this either. Although you could see that there was no natural base when he expected there to be a natural base. Neo fixes that now. Here's one Reaper. And Neo should now know that there is a second barrack somewhere else. Also someone is having internet issues, it seems.
Yeah, I wonder what that cancel was for on that add-on. That add-on was almost done. Was it an add-on or did I see something right?
Neo just cancelled
His Nexus.
his Nexus.
Okay.
Barely because it was before it was finished. I'm not sure if he tried to fake Inno out. Inno hadn't even seen it. Or if he decided he just needed the minerals now.
Yeah,
because
throw down
these
3 more
Reapers
gateways.
heading his way, or were heading his way, until they decided they weren't. Did he F2 them back? Oh no.
Well, okay. I mean, there's one Zealot is really pulled all of these Reapers back and bought Neo so much time back back at home, but yeah, he countered that Nexus and threw down 3 more gates. I wonder if Neo is just gonna go for a one base all in right now. Yeah, let's see these Reapers hop up into the main base here, and yeah, oh man, so many these Reapers do so much damage. That shield battery do such a good job, but yeah, Reapers with no kills. Just yeah, they're gonna work away at this low ground pylon, and
one of them already dead. They get the pylon now. They're somewhat trapped.
yeah, second one gets taken out, and the Reapers do back out of there, but yep, a couple more Marines at home trying to take out that proxy gateway, and now going for that natural expansion once again.
but not after he's sent all of the units to the other side of the map, whereas these 3 Reapers still at near side, has enough stuff to defend. Here comes the Reaper. Double planted it.
Wow, that was probably not a good call there by gets 2 of his Reapers stuck. Reaper grenades is going to be able to get an extra Reaper out, but that doesn't last very long, and only 1 Reaper survives that journey into the main base of Niao. Gonna go across the map with what's it, 5, 6 stalkers? I think that's 6 stalkers coming across the map here for Niao, and yeah, on the side of he's got actually a sizable force here at home, and yeah, in a pretty good position.
And they are now starting to saturate the base. Let's go. Getting the gases.
Yeah, I guess it's 3 and 4, and
imagine what situation, how different this situation would look if Neo had kept that Nexus instead of cancelling it.
Yeah. He's currently up 2 workers, but he's on double orbital and don't get the TC on the way just yet.
Storm will finish in a bit, and I do expect Neo to go across the map, which he now starts to do.
Yeah, looks like he's setting up for a 3rd base already.
Here comes the force of Inno though, both of them on move command, luckily. Inno slips the entire army into the Cythorns. Yeah, that Reaper also came back, definitely in F2. And the Storms do so much damage. Another one. I think Inno might just be losing the game. Right here.
Yeah, these storms are just too much, man. You just can't avoid them.
Yeah, it is. I mean, he has that one high ground tank, which has a really nice skin, but just dealing so much damage. Now the tank is coming in there.
Yeah, but these units rotating around this natural base and getting out of range of that tank is definitely going to give Niao a bit of an advantage. Little choke point there really helps the Starstorm do a lot of damage, and
now the question is, does he decide to push up the ramp, or will he be satisfied just getting this CC? The CC is forced to lift off. It is burning, but it will be repaired.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a storm on that ramp.
Yeah, this Protoss army is so effective right now. Some more High Templars have been worked in. Out of actual fast power. Not sure why he's not bringing them into the fight. Maybe he has kind of given up on this. This little force, he takes out the high ground tank though. It's so big.
Yeah, those 4 High Templar turn into Archons, and I think the Archons might just swing this just a little bit. Those High Templar, when they run out of energy, they really don't do that much, and I mean the splash from these Archons is really gonna help Niao in this battle at the top of the ramp.
In this choke, so many SCBs just going down. So even if survives this, which I don't think he does, even then Neo would be on such an economic advantage, but that is the GG being called.
Yeah, wow, man, those storms in the middle of the map really won that game there for Niao. I thought Inno was in such a good position. And yeah, there's some good storms winning that game there from Neo.
Yeah, these storms. It was so big.
Yeah. Cosmic Sapphire is going to be our next map. Once again, Cosmic Sapphire. Looks like we're ready to go.
Yeah,
Ready
go
from
go
Neo.
from both players.
Yeah. And yeah, Cosmic Sapphire once again for this contender number 26. Yeah, loading's almost done and we're about to hop in.
Into this second map of the best of 5. Here we go then. In the bottom right of Cosmic Sapphire, the player whose Psy Storms just completely won him the game. It's Neo.
And his opponent in the top left, Green Terran SCVs. Once again, it's Inno. Who does Inno play for? NMSQ. Interesting.
Playing StarCraft 2 since 2017. Now we, as usual, have a probe heading across the map. This looks like Stargate location to me. Let's see what Neo thinks about that. Cybercore being built at home. And the first pylon. As Inno is starting fairly easily with the Reaper. Wants
Reaper
to
expand.
immediately build something, it looks like. But he doesn't. So if he's waiting for the Cybercore, it's gonna be a Stargate. Yes, it is. The distance, of course, being really big, really small. But the groundway is very long. The Reaper scouting around, but will not go to the spot where the Stargate is constructing.
Rather unfortunate that it doesn't get the scout off, but yeah, Neo chose a really good spot, and yeah, and let's see. I'd like to see him wait up, bank up the first oracle and wait for 2 so that the surprise hits even harder. Or is he going to? That is the question. No, he's not.
Yeah, immediately cleared into the main base. The advantage, of course, being that there is absolutely no preparation. gets 3 SCV, badly bruises 2, and a
Oh, doesn't
Marine,
get it.
but
Doesn't-
ran out of energy.
Wow. That feels bad, man.
So I'm not thinking this could have been much more effective. Here comes round 2 though. Only try to get the ones that he already damaged. Now he's just gonna stand there and pick up whatever he can. There, he gets one of the damaged ones, but the Oracle dies.
Wow, that's a nice pick off there. But I mean, the Stalker comes into the natural base. He's gonna get a. It wasn't a fresh meal. Still gets a meal.
And Neo surely knows how to be annoying. Here comes the Oracle again. Gonna
picks up
finish
the
up one of the damaged ones. God damn, another one again. 2 of these SCVs on 1 HP each. But how many SCVs have there been? 10 SCVs
Wow.
versus 1 Oracle that went down. Tank drops. Nearly got caught by these stalkers moving across. Oh, tank transportation, rather. Decides it's better to keep them on the ground instead of loading them into the medevac. Here comes some stalkers. And now there's nothing to defend home again. Fresh meals getting picked up. And
Yeah, get
immediately
recalled back.
recalling the stalkers to the main base, I think.
Yeah, I think they definitely went up into the main. These 2 tanks though.
Yeah,
Some good
Natural did not
skills.
have enough energy for a recall. Medevac going down and the tanks get surrounded. There's no escaping now.
Yeah, they
Because
did
how
pick
much
up.
can they get? And I don't think 8 probes is enough.
No, not for the size of the attack force that was on. Knocking on the door there, the natural bases. This Oracle's come back in and now just doing such a good job of really just being in his opponent's faces the entire tournament. And yeah, up to 30 supply at the moment, and all of that is in army. Almost all of it is in army.
Yeah, Blink finishing up in roughly 20 seconds. Here come the stalkers then. They sure wish they had Blink now. But they are just taking the shots to the face, walking onto the tank and taking it out. So many words of falling.
Yeah,
15 SCVs, 2 fresh mules.
yeah.
And Neo goes up 2-0. Wow. What a performance.
Yeah. Now doing a really good job of just being in his opponent's face and taking every little advantage along the way, and yeah, up 2-0 and yeah, looking to close this one out. Are you ready to kick this one off? Both the players are ready, GX.
I am super ready.
Let's get this done, man.
Yeah.
Shame.
If he wins the next map, would be 7-0 in the tournament. Just
Really?
a clean sweep. Yeah. Neo, sorry, would be. Did I say Inno? I meant Neo.
Yeah.
Would be 7-0 in the tournament. Because he got 2-0 against the Legacy, we saw that, and then 2-0 to 11. We also saw that. Now he's up 2-0. But of course it's a best of 5. So you need 3 maps to win. Let's head into the game then. The player on tournament point. And the not quite right bottom. Not quite corner. Or in part of Neo.
His opponent in the top left-hand corner of Moondance. Down 2-0 and really needs to bring it back in this game to stay alive in the tournament. Green tearing pieces. It's Inno.
Neo then. Send another probe across. I think it's really down to the main though. It is. So maybe not going the cheeky approach. Although we could, of course. Oh wait, still make up his mind.
Nothing too
Yeah,
cheeky out.
Inno pulled this one in game 1 there.
Yeah.
And he lost against the rush of, or the proxy of Neo. That game though, he stayed unscouted. This game, Neo isn't cheeky, but he did scout the second Rex.
Yeah, I mean that second Rex getting scouted is not the biggest of deals, but it's a nice early warning there for Niao. Look to be setting up for a natural and then decided not to go for it.
Then building a third barracks. Interestingly. I wonder what that's gonna be for. As he also puts this expansion on the high ground.
Yeah, Twilight on the way here for Niao, so looks like a pretty standard game, except playing pretty defensive with the 3 gateways and 1 nexus. We'll see when he decides to move down the ramp and take his natural. Wow, those Reapers almost get to pylon at the front.
That would have been really nice. They don't quite though. There's Rex then. Getting Stimpaks. Still no further tech. Although there is +1 which starts now. I don't believe he's built a factory. He hasn't.
Yeah, I mean this game is starting out a little bit weird, but we'll see what Inno can do this time.
Yeah, the Reapers, I mean, what have they done really? This is what I'm wondering right now, because they haven't really done a lot.
Yeah.
They pushed towards the natural ones, nearly got the pylon, but that was it. And now we have Neo. The bunker just got salvaged. Might regret that.
Yeah, so
Because it would be very useful now. And this could just be it.
yeah, I think the Stalker line is just a little bit too deep there for Inno to push out into that, and yeah, Blink finishes up, Blink's on the rest of the Marines, and
Stim will be there in 5 seconds, but there's nothing to stim. This really is just a disaster for Inno. Meanwhile, Neo just pushing through.
yeah, shame. Yeah,
And
Meow.
takes the tournament in a perfect run. What a play.
Yeah, well done to Niao, and yeah, thanks to everybody else who played tonight. What a run that he's had, and unfortunately, we didn't really get to cast any of the bottom half of the bracket.
Yeah, we were
those
originally intending to.
Yeah, those games just out of sync with the rest of the tournament, unfortunately. But we do get to see who hadn't dropped a map up until this series, so probably came into the series feeling pretty confident.
Yeah, and then Neo just 3-0s. So now it's Neo who hasn't dropped the map in the tournament. But
And
that
yeah,
is it then.
Yeah, crazy. One of the faster tournaments we've ever had.
Yes, indeed. It's barely been 2 hours. 2 hours and 10 minutes. The losers match, I believe, is still going on in Blue Knight versus 11. The winner of that will be third placed in the tournament, but it is Neo who won Inno, who got second. So then, thank you very much for watching.
GX, it's
this
been a pleasure,
tournament.
man.
Yeah, thank you for casting like that. It was a lot of fun again. Hoping to do it a bit more often in the future.
And yeah, on behalf of CSO and everyone else who's out there, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned. Are we back next week, GX, for another?
I don't know. I don't believe so. There might be Metal League Madness. We'd have to confirm.
Let me check.
I believe there's Cup in 2 weeks. Maybe Metal League Madness next week. So just join the CSO Discord. Follow CSO on Twitter if you want to be notified. Play in the tournaments, watch the tournaments. We usually have streams.
Yeah, it looks like there's a Metal League Madness on Saturday, and then you were right, Cup the following week. So yeah, MLM number 9 will be on Saturday. So tune in for that. But GX, you're right. Follow us on Twitter and all the other usual social media handles. Join our Discord, and yeah, you'll get updated as soon as an event or something goes live. But yeah, for myself, thanks very much for joining.
See ya.